Now, as we just saw in our previous report, Kim Jong-un reportedly called the Hwasong-17 missile the world's strongest strategic weapon and promoted military officers involved in the test launch, telling them that the ultimate goal is to possess the world's strongest strategic force. So let's dig deeper into this amid a record number of missile tests by Pyongyang this year. We have Professor KIM Youngjun from the National Security College with us this morning. Good morning, Professor.
Good morning.
Now, North Korea has been touting its missile capabilities with recent launches. How credible is their claim? We know there has been at least one failed launch in recent weeks. So how does the regime gauge the success of its launches?
Yes, that is a very serious situation. North Korea already has conducted more than 60 missile tests over the years. And South Korea government tried to have maximize its nuclear deterrence capability, including 4D strategy and also extended deterrence capability with the United States. The last SCM meeting between the ROC and the U.S. Defense Secretary shows strong extended deterrence measure against the North Korean nuclear missile capability. But anyway, this is a very serious situation, and North Korea missile threat is getting much stronger now.
So it is getting stronger. Now, you did mention Security Council, so we want to kind of dig deeper into that. Last week, the UN Security Council failed, though, to come to an agreement on a resolution against North Korea's recent missile tests due to a veto from Russia and China. What motivated the two countries to vote against the majority of council members?
Yeah, that is a very difficult situation for the South Korea and the U.S. to sanction against North Korea. Now it's a new Cold War situation, including the Russian-Ukraine war and also U.S.-China strategic competition. Kim Jong-un recognized this golden opportunity to develop their nuclear and missile capability without Russia and China sanctions. So China and Russia will never join any kind of the U.S. lead, the UN sanction because of this kind of new Cold War situation. And Russia itself also was isolated situation by the international committee on this sanction. So this situation will be long, and North Korea will use this kind of situation without China and Russia joining the UN sanction.
So I just want to add to that. You said North Korea will use the situation. So the current global situation kind of led North Korea to do all the missile tests and even a possible nuclear test, right?
Yep.
Okay, so yeah. So going on to that, now we want to talk about the nuclear test. The question is getting a bit repetitive, right? We haven't seen one yet, but I know there is many indication of when we can expect a nuclear test right now from both South Korea and the U.S. It seemed like the intelligence were confident from the two countries about such a test coming in early November. So when do you suppose it will happen? Like the report we just saw talked about the completion of nuclear forces. Does that really take into account, or previous assumptions have not been correct yet? So will the world see another nuclear test soon coming from North Korea, seeing the signs that we have so far?
Yeah, over the months, there's so many expectations about for the 7 nuclear weapon tests. As you said earlier, many people are guessing about their 7 nuclear weapon tests between the China Party Conference and U.S. midterm election, but it was not happen. And North Korea is always finding out the golden timing in maximizing their strategic message by the nuclear weapon tests. So this is time for the North Korea to build the tactical nuclear weapons by miniaturization of a nuclear warhead for more short and mid-range missile for more military purpose rather than bag-and-chip, including ICBM capability. So we don't know when it will be happen, but everybody knows it's really coming soon, and they are ready, and they will find a golden opportunity to maximize their technology of nuclear capability. Also, their audiences including domestic as well. So domestic North Korean want to see that kind of the 7 nuclear weapon test for maximization of nuclear capability. So Kim Jong-un will choose one of the best timing in maximizing their message to the international audience, also domestic audience as well.
Right, it's not just about the capability, but it's also the message that the test sends to the rest of the world. It's beyond the technology they can gain. Well, thank you so much for your insights this morning, and I hope you have a great day, Professor.
Thank you very much for having me today.